Hey guys, what's up? We're back at the brick wall as I did an episode last week. So story time. So I don't like to toot my horn a lot, but I just want to share a real life example of how I've been using the information from my videos to have real life results. And also tune into my Wednesday video because I'm going to be talking about results, but the results I want to talk about today is that today somebody sent me a check for $2,000. Okay, as I speak, it's on the screen. Okay, that's the name of my company. It's Optimal Accounting LLC. I do bookkeeping for businesses, okay? I blotted out the person who sent me that name to protect their privacy, but that's a real check. I cashed it a little bit earlier today, okay? And I say this to say because you gotta have real world results in life. You guys will listen to me if I show real world results. I know that, so I gotta be honest. I can't hide, but I can't be cocky at the same time. So if someone sent me 2,000 today, why does that matter? It matters because I have a purpose in life. My purpose in life is to help others. And the purpose of this video, the title of this video is Helping Others is Your Purpose, okay? If you're having any trouble finding your purpose in life, this video will help you, okay? Welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets Monday edition with me, your host Marcus. On today's episode, we're going to talk about how helping others is your purpose, okay? Why you're here to make people's lives easier, and I'm gonna go into that as the video goes on, okay? So I believe there's two paths that a person can take in life. They can go take the path of purpose or the path of pleasure, meaning, okay, purpose is like, okay, this is something meaningful to my life, okay? Like there's a reason, there's a significance to what I'm doing, okay? Like let's say your purpose is to be a photographer, okay? I'm gonna talk about that later in the episode. Okay, so just stay tuned. But if, like I said, if you do not have a purpose in life or you lack a clarity of a purpose in life, this is a good video to watch, okay? Because as Viktor Frankl said, and look, you can look up who Viktor Frankl is if you're wondering, he said, when a man's life lacks meaning, he distracts himself with pleasure, okay? There's two roads. And if you don't have a purpose in life, it's very easy to mess your life. It's very easy to binge watch on Netflix or play a bunch of video games or indulge yourself in food or sex, drugs, whatever, because you lack a definite meaning for what you're doing, okay? So I just want to first start off with what are the characteristics of a purpose. And also too, I made a video a long time ago about follow the fruit, meaning that you know something is your purpose if you follow the fruit. I'm going to leave a link to this at the end of this video. And also too, stay tuned for the surprise at the very end of this video, and it'll help you. So what is a characteristic of a purpose? First, the thing is a purpose that has no limit, okay? A job is not a purpose because it has a limit, okay? There's no limit to what you can do, no limit to the amount of money you can make, okay? Being self-employed, let's say you're a photographer. I'm gonna go into that example later on. There's no limit to that. There's no limit on how many people you can help with your photography. Zero, okay? The second is that it helps other people, okay? Your purpose can't be like selling drugs or hurting people, okay? So the first, that has no limit, it helps people. These are all divine qualities. All your purpose comes from God. And it's something that you can do, I think, for 10 plus hours straight without tiring or being like, I'm sick of this. Okay, so I think a purpose has three core facts. This is not comprehensive. There are other things that are indicative of a purpose, but I think these are three core facts that if you've got these three, you are on the right track. And if you want more clarity, watch my Follow the Fruit episode. But the first is that there's no limit to it. It helps people and you can do it for 10 plus hours a day, okay? Now, this is important, okay? Paired with having a purpose is the next step, okay? Two big words, love and help, okay? The word love is, and like many other words like success or hackneyed, meaning that they've been used so much that the word has lost its significance, but the word love means to care, to choose to act on the best interest of somebody else, okay? That's what love is. It's where you keep in mind the best interest of somebody else and you act on it. Love is choosing the best interest of somebody else and acting on it. That's what love is. Okay, I got that paycheck today because I love somebody. I was like, I'm trying to help them to get to where they're trying to get. That goes to my next point, helping. Helping is making someone's life easier than what it is today. Okay, now let's go into our real life example. Okay, but first let me say this. It's important to do things decently. And remember, if you follow these videos, you're going to get the results that I'm getting in life. Okay, I've been successfully self-employed for a long time now. Okay, and every time someone pays me a check, it keeps me alive. By the way, cash is to a business as blood is to your body. You got to have it to keep running. So I'll digress, but first you want to do no harm. This is what they teach doctors when they go to medical school. I'm not a doctor, but they teach you first, do no harm, okay? When you love somebody, you won't harm them, okay? And you're helping someone, usually because they've been harmed by somebody else. That was my situation. They were harmed by somebody else, and I came and helped them. They gave me money for it. That's all having a business is. You team up loving people plus helping people, you're going to get a good life. This is my life every day. Okay, let's use a self-employment example. Let's say you're a photographer. Okay, let's say you're a wedding photographer, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna listen to what this guy Marcus is saying. He's saying I gotta love them, I gotta help them. Love is choosing to act in someone's best interest and acting on choosing someone's best interest and acting on it. Okay, based on that definition, do you love people? For a long time, I had to wrestle with that. Like, I don't really actually love people. How can I help? How can I make the life be? Let's say you're a photographer, okay? How can you help somebody on their big day, on their wedding day? Okay. One way you can help is that you can be like, you could think to yourself, okay, they're going to want good pictures, but they don't want to pay a lot of money for it because other things demand their money. I can make the best quality pictures I can, but make it a decent price where everyone who wants a piece of the pictures can have the pictures they want. I can make pictures that can fit in keychains. Okay, I can make pictures that, you know, that are going to matter, that I can keep the quality of the picture up until 10 years from now when they look back on it, or 100 years from now. Those are two little things you can do to help. How else could you help? You could be like, if there's anybody else who wants pictures, make it extremely easy to get these pictures. All right, that's three things right there. And it's the thing about helping people is that it's infinite. There's no limit to how many ways you can help, and just being a wedding photographer. And on the topic of when I say you're helping people, when I say helping people, you're going to go the extra mile. You're going to be spurred to go the extra mile. Okay, as Napoleon Hill said, he said the man who does more than what he's paid to do will be paid more for what he does. Okay. When you do extra work, it builds equity for the future. So keep that in mind. I hope you got something of value from this video. But focus on loving people and helping people, and things will get better for you, okay? Self-employment is better. Thank you so much. You can be like, is there anybody else who wants to be in these pictures? Do you want just family pictures? Do you want pictures with your friends? Like, what do you want? You can be so different than every other photographer who just wants money. Because helping transcends money. Love transcends money. At a certain point in time, I'm going to get paid. I'm going to pay taxes on that, and the money's going to be gone. It's going to be spent on things I need to live my life. Okay, that's why you don't do things for money. There's a lot of parallels to my don't focus on making money, focus on making meaning video. But the purpose of this video is to see that put together loving and helping people, and understand that helping is your purpose. Just go to help people, make people's lives easier in any way, shape possible. Okay, I do bookkeeping. I'm trying to find money for people. I'm trying to make sense of their numbers so they can make decisions based off of that. Okay, I'm trying to make their life easier because I study this stuff every day. Okay, now what can you do? I've given the wedding photographer example. How are ways that you can help? If you're a landscape person, you're a landscape business, you could be like, this is the best fertilizers to grow in this climate. You could do so many extra things. And so it's just very helpful. But I just want you to focus on that. Helping is your purpose. If you can't find your purpose in life, just go out and help somebody and keep trying. But my follow the fruit video will go into more detail. If you get fruit, that's the thesis of that video. But I just want you to understand that if you're lost or you're stagnating in life right now, that just go out and help people. And also too, if you're a Christian, this is a part of the message that is specifically for you. Please know that Jesus spent his entire life helping people, healing the sick, helping folk, giving people food. Okay, I just want you to think about that. Okay, if you're a Christian, emulate the Lord and just go out and help others and love people and watch your kingdom expand. Okay, thank you so much. And if it's valuable to them, you can charge them money for it, and start small. I didn't start by charging people this much amount of money. You gotta start. Honestly, when I started out, it's more like I'm charging 20 bucks or something. And the numbers have just gone up. You're doing the same thing. It's just the magnitude of what you're doing is going up. And so I just want you to stay with that. But lastly, as always, I want to stay with the surprise. And here's the surprise. It says, man has this much in common with God, is that he creates his own world, okay? Man has this much in common with God, that he creates his own world, okay? I just want you to keep that in mind as you're watching this, all right? That helping is your purpose. How can you help? How can you be a pillow to someone in a hard world? That's what help is. How can you make someone's life easier, okay? Think about all the inventions, vacuum cleaners, air conditioners, washing machines were all made to make someone's life easier, more efficient. How can you do that in your life, okay? And lastly, as always, unsuccessful people to make decisions based on their current situations, but successful people, you hopefully make decisions based on where you want to be, okay? Understand that helping is your purpose, okay? If you don't know what you definitely want to do, that's fine, okay? But just know that helping is your purpose. Thank you so much. Bye.